Hello, people.
See, we're on.
Happy Wednesday, and
Hello.
Janet has emerged from out of her coma.
Yeah.
and Sue has come for the third time, but third time lucky, because today we're doing a video.
Yes.
Yes. Last two times.
Hello, everybody.
Last two times she's come, I've been asleep. So apart from work, what have you been up to while I've not seen you?
Not a lot. Not a lot. I seem to have been so busy.
Yeah.
But I can't tell you what I've done. You know, it's usual round of, go to work, pick kids up from school, feed them.
Yeah.
Etc, etc. Hey, since you had these are grandkids, not my kids. Stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I've done less than you, because all I've done is sleep.
I had a lovely weekend away.
Oh, yeah.
In near Lindisfarne, up in Northumbria, beautiful part of the country. The hotel was on the road that went down to the causeway across to Lindisfarne, Holy Island. It was, and we went over there. We drove over on the Saturday.
Yeah.
Found a lovely little calf and had tea and scones. And there were some sparrows.
Oh.
Now, we don't see a lot of sparrows near us. They tend to be more starlings, little birds.
Yeah.
And I'm not kidding. You could have them eating out your hand.
They were that tame.
They were that tame. Obviously, they knew they were onto a good thing.
Well, they're on the,
in the
on
cafe
the
garden. No, they were in the cafe garden. But no, we'd finished our scones and that. And we were just like finishing our pot of tea. And there was a little tub of jam that you get.
Yeah.
And I think John had only used a bit of it. So that was open, but on a separate plate. Flipping heck. One flew down and we're having a go at the jam. Strawberry jam.
He says, my goodness, it's goodness. Oh,
yeah.
Sun's coming out.
I know.
Woo, sun's coming out, yeah. Yeah. Well,
And we had decent weather.
Wow.
Because, our weather's changed over here. We had a scorcher of a summer. It was, it's been lovely.
Yeah.
But no, it was, we had a lovely weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, over to Lindisfarne, Bamber Castle. We went and had a look round Bamber Castle.
Yeah. I've been watching a programme, I know it's on BBC Two or something about British castles. They were going around different castles and telling the history of them. Some of the histories are really gory. When they go back to whenever. And I'm thinking, I don't think I want to live in a castle.
Well, no, it was quite fascinating because Bamber Castle was owned by the Armstrongs. And Lord Armstrong was the man who built a house called Cragside. And Cragside was the first to be lit by electricity.
All right.
And we went to Cragside a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Fascinating. But he was such an innovator, and what have you. Really fantastic history.
I watch all these things on the TV now. When I was at school, I hated history.
Oh, no, I've always loved history.
No, they made it so boring at school. It was really boring. We were back in the Tudors and I would have rather that we did more modern history, discussing, the politics and things like that. And
you see.
And the war.
I preferred the social history to political history.
Yeah.
Because I know when I did my O-levels, the history course was like social history, and we did an awful lot about the Industrial Revolution and everything.
Yeah, I see that would have been more me. But we didn't
when
do that.
we went into the sixth form, it was political history.
Yeah.
And oh God, boring.
Because of me being born when I was, like 1945, and my dad telling me bits about the war and the bits about what he'd seen, but my dad had not been abroad in the war. No. So he didn't know anything about, there were the trenches for the First World War, weren't there? But he didn't know any of that to tell me.
Yeah.
And I was fascinated to
I know what they call that. I think that's modern history now, isn't it? It's
I mean, my late brother, he studied modern history and politics, yeah.
No, I preferred the social bit. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
But now I've got older, you know, you're like, why was I not interested
Yeah.
in these castles and things? It was like, oh yeah, castle, you know.
Oh no, I like castles and a good stately home.
Oh, I like to stay at home, but only so I could nosy at the furniture and stuff like that. Yeah, I love that, yeah. Yeah, well, I actually did finish something. I've been doing this forever, ever and a day. I mean, the pattern is easy. I'll put the link in the description box lower down. It's an Etsy pattern, and it was quite expensive, but it's 28 pages long, and she gives you row by row instructions if you're the kind of person who likes that, and photographs as well. So I'd have to tell you what its name is, but I got stuck because, well, not stuck, but my brain wasn't working properly because I'd made mine wider. So when I got to here, of course, I had to calculate, otherwise I'd have had shoulders that were that wide, you know. But it is an easy pattern. It's not complicated at all. This is all done as you're going along, so there's no like neckband or bits to stitch in or anything like that. As I say, I'll have to tell you what the pattern's called, but it is a paid for pattern, it's not a cheap pattern. But very well documented, yeah. And I did it in Red Heart in the ombre. Super Saver ombre, which was a gift, and I wish I could remember who from, but it's Violetta or Violet. That's what it's called. If you can see it, my camera will focus. It's got a free pattern inside it, but I think it's a knitted shawl, which I won't be doing. And I've finished
the shawl.
The shawl. I quite like it, so if it doesn't sell, I'm quite happy to have it for me.
Yeah, but no, look, it's got my colours in it.
Yeah, I just love it.
Oh, look, there's a big one round the back. Look.
Yeah, well, let's turn around.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, she's losing. She's losing her best.
Revenge.
The slidey doll. Yeah. My favourite one of all is that one at the bottom. That one.
Yeah, but you see, it's just me, innit? Look.
Yeah.
Look, I can go on the card.
Yeah, I've got some more skeins upstairs. You'll have to have a look what there is. I just used 2 different skeins.
Yeah.
And then because I was running out, I eked it out with a bit of brown and a bit of beige and a bit brown there. And
no, but I think it's lovely.
No pattern, of course. It's just granny squares turned on end, and then you fill in at the top with these halves, these half granny squares, and I just linked it all together. What I do is I chain 3 like that, if you can see it, and just link them together. So it doesn't give you like a rigid fastening.
No, it moves with
it. It moves with it. Yeah. I don't like it when you go in every stitch. It's too.
No, because it's too. It makes them
work.
pucker, doesn't it?
Yeah. But I quite like this. I was going to fringe it, but it's quite huge.
No, it's nice just with that simple edge, you know. I like that edge.
It's obviously not been blocked because you can see it's a bit curly-whirly. So it's probably going to be even bigger when it's a nice big shawl.
Oh, look, it goes with boots as well.
Yeah, she's... No, you're not taking it home, you can make your own.
Bugger.
Yeah, but I mean, look how big it is.
Oh no, it's lovely. It's one of them proper, nights in by telly. With fire on and...
So I'm going to put it for sale, but if it doesn't sell, it's going to be mine. If I can get it off Sue.
Yeah, that's it. No, but it's lovely.
Yeah, but that's all it is. It's 7-inch granny squares. Turn them on their end.
Yeah.
So please don't ask me for a pattern because there isn't one. But
there's plenty of free ones on Ravelry.
Well, I don't know whether there's one like this because this was my...
No, I know, but I mean with squares and triangles.
And things, yeah. That was my sort of... I can't say it's my invention now because I made the first one years ago.
I'm sure Drops
does one.
Has a pattern that's similar that you get the idea of how many triangles and how many squares you'd want.
Yeah. I mean, I've made a few, but I've always done them in granny squares before. I mean, that's granny squares, but I mean traditional granny squares.
Yeah, with the change of colour on, yeah.
But when you finish them, there's like about 200 or 300 ends to sew in.
Well, talking about ends to sew in.
Oh, right. What?
I'm having... I'm awfully sorry, Scott. This is taking forever.
If you don't want it, Scott, it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. And if you do want it, please just tell me. Still, but oh God, where's crochet hook? Oh, it's there. But I need that so it doesn't unravel.
Right.
It went swimmingly.
Until?
It went swimmingly. And then I thought, I need to do something with these edges.
Yeah.
You know, because it's...
Yeah.
Well, it's nearly been thrown in the bin half a dozen times. I thought, how am I going to do this? And I thought, I'll do ripple round the edges. Yeah. Because I've done it, and really what I should have done is, at the end of the rows, is done a triangle.
Yeah, and
a la
filled
shawl,
them in, yeah.
filled them in, and then
Yeah.
it would have been square. So I'm thinking, this is just... Well, I thought I'll do a ripple.
Yeah.
Now, me and ripples don't get on. I remember...
I go wrong in the middle somewhere.
I know, I remember... I think it was, Attic 24, Lucy, and she'd done this.
Oh,
everybody were doing ripples, and I thought, do you know what, I'll give it a go. I really like them. After about 6 rows.
Mm.
So I tried, and it wasn't working at all. So I thought, well, I'll just go round it in doubles, American singles. And I'm thinking, this isn't working either. So I thought, I'm not pulling it back again.
No. Sue will not be writing this pattern up, by the way.
No. But I know you're the same. If you feel it's wrong,
Yeah.
there's absolutely no way
Yeah.
you'll
Carry on.
carry on with it.
No, I'm just unravelling something that I was really liking, and then...
Look at all them ends.
Hey! Wait, can you imagine a shawl done in granny squares?
But overall, I'm absolutely loving
Yeah.
how it came out.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Do you know what I mean? It's gorgeous.
I mean, Scott, if the baby's walking by now, it's all right, love.
But
It is beautiful.
I am absolutely so chuffed with how it's come out.
Mm. But that was your prototype. If you do one for Hazel, you'll have to...
I'm doing bigger squares.
Bigger squares and triangles
Yeah, at the
at
end.
the end. Yeah. Definitely triangles at the end.
But no, I'm liking how it's come out, and I'm quite pleased with how my edging's going to look. Oh yeah, there's my second row of edging.
Yeah, well, it'll
And
be
a
different when
third row
when you block
will,
it all
yeah,
out.
but a third row
Mm.
will bring it square.
Yeah,
Nobody's going to be able to see this, and you're going to say, "Will you tell her to hold it up?"
yeah.
But if you can see,
You'll have everybody squinting at the...
I know at the monitors. I'm trying to put it against something that you can see.
Yeah, I think they can see.
Another round may bring it
Yeah.
square.
Freeze frame the video and then you can have a look.
Yeah.
She'll stay for a little while.
Yeah.
While you freeze frame it, yeah. And zoom in.
But I have enjoyed doing it
Yeah,
up until doing the edging, and I just...
yeah. I made a little baby jacket once, but it was knitting in those little... What do they call it? Entrelac, they call it.
Yeah.
Entrelac, yeah.
Yeah, well, this is sort of like Tunisian entrelac.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Well, we've got an entrelac. Is it a shawl, a cowl or something in one of the books?
Yeah.
Don't know which book. I need to
Yeah.
spend about 2 days going through all
Yeah.
My magazines have all finished up upstairs.
Oh my God, I'm tied up now.
And they're all in a shelving unit.
Yeah.
But I know in there is some lovely patterns. And I keep seeing these patterns coming up on Etsy and eBay and
Yeah.
that, and I'm thinking,
Well, do you
it
know
looks
what?
familiar, that, yeah.
What sort of gets me? It's like, I decided at the beginning of the year, I'd have a go at this Tunisian lark.
Yeah.
Have you noticed? Everything's going Tunisian. There is Tunisian patterns in every...
Look,
But I'm thinking, damn, I thought of that first.
we start the trends.
Yes, trendsetters. Trendsetters.
Janet and Sue do it yesterday, everybody else does it tomorrow.
Yeah. But no, that's what
You're up to.
I've been trying to do.
Yeah.
My own daughter is expecting a baby. And poor thing's gotten out yet. And the other two girls, blankets with her straight away. And this poor child, it's due in 2 weeks and it's not got one yet.
Not got a blanket. Oh. Not got a blanket.
I know. So I'm going to have to work doubly hard.
You are.
You'll
have to just do it a plain one like I did for our baby.
Yeah.
You know, just to tide it over.
Yeah.
That shell stitch one didn't take me 2 minutes because it was just
I'll have to take that pink and purple one out of the Etsy shop. Well, my daughter's bought a pram and it's like a sort of grey, but it's got a purple edge to it.
Yeah.
And she's decided we're not doing pink.
Yeah, we're doing purple now.
Okay. She says, purple. She said, we've done too much pink with Freya, which we have. So she wants purple.
Yeah, lilac and grey look nice together.
Yeah.
For a baby. I know it sounds a bit weird, but it does. They look
No, it
lovely.
looks good. It's beautiful. I love shades of purple and pink and lilac with grey. Absolutely
Pale
gorgeous.
grey. I'm not talking about school grey. We're talking about nice silver grey. Yeah, that's nice together, isn't it? Yeah.
So.
Poor child will have to have something.
I know. Well, I must admit to having looked on Pinterest because our Freya came out with. Do you remember that pattern? It was Japanese chart for little boots, little shoes. They were gorgeous, and I made some, and they were proper tiny and just proper gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'd see
sizes. I get one like that and one like that.
Well, I've been on Pinterest and I've seen these, and the only way I can describe them is they've like got a collar. You know, it sort of turns back a bit elf booty, but and they're knitted, and you do the back part, which folds back.
Yeah.
To show,
yeah.
You know, the collar, because it looks like a collar. And then you add on some pieces that you do alternate colours, sort of like stocking stitch, reverse stocking stitch, stitch, am I talking right here?
And then
knitting?
Pleat
I'm
up.
sorry, I don't understand.
Then they pleat up at the front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's in a line, and then you gather it all up.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like, one of the patterns says accordion from...
Yeah, accordion, yeah, it just goes round like that.
And you gather it all up and just sew at the bottom. Yeah, that's why you have to sew the bottom bit. And obviously you gathered that up and fix it with... And put a fancy flower or a button or something. And I so want to make some of these. And I tried... one night last week, and I got some knitting needles out.
I'm sure I've got a pattern, but I'd have to have a look. Yeah.
And I got some knitting needles out, and I were having a go, and I thought, no, I want it finer. So of course you're going down needle sizes and this, that, and the other because I knit so loosely.
Yeah.
And I made one, but I thought, Christ, I'll fit it when it's 2. I won't. No.
Yeah.
So I'm having to rethink it.
Scare it
but
down.
as I got here, I don't know why, but there was one of those balls of Hobium yarn, and it was in like a burgundy purpley colour.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, that's only very fine and 4
Yeah,
ply. I'm going to give it a go. But the trouble is, when I knit, I can do. I'm only starting off on about 20 stitches.
Yeah.
But I get to about row 6 and my hands have gone dead.
Oh, she's getting too excited and she's whipping.
No, my hands go dead no matter what I'm knitting. But there is a crochet version, so I'm going to have a do at that.
There's a lady, I don't know what language they're in. I must have subscribed to her on YouTube. You know, you get these weird subscriptions, don't you? She's been making little booties with all like It's pearl beads and lace.
Oh.
I mean, I'll give this. It's usually the Spanish. They have these fantastic little shoes and things.
Well, I've seen some others. I mean, there's free patterns galore, and they're just like little slippers, if you would, but they're done like every other colour's different.
Rose does some nice little
And they're absolutely gorgeous, and you think, oh,
yeah,
you know.
I mean, Rosita from the Philippines, you know, she's called Sadiaki. She does some beautiful, you know, like little sandals and things, and they're gorgeous. And she makes booties and everything. I mean, she makes them all up, but she doesn't have a pattern. She does them all out her head.
Well, no, I sort of I came here today, didn't I? And I said to Jan, I said, I'm nipping up to use the loo. I said, can I have a tape measure? She looked at me, and I said, I want to measure that new, but you know, the reborn, how big its feet are. So I want to make some.
That is a tiny baby, though.
I know, but I want to make some for a newborn.
Yeah.
That aren't going to fall off.
I mean, our baby, he's like a free sample.
Yeah.
I mean, he's probably grown now, but he was £6, so he was. I wouldn't even hold him. I wouldn't even touch him. Not as I didn't want to, but I'm just terrified of him. He was too small. Ooh.
But I just want to make some that are right for.
Yeah.
You know, when she's born, because it's a she, another one.
Another she.
Yeah.
I've put my Fildar patterns somewhere, because the Fildar patterns for baby stuff, you know, the little boots and stuff like that, they're all done in fine.
Yeah, but I can't. Like I say, I can only just about handle two needles.
Yeah, but the knit and the crochet.
I know, but sometimes they're like, I've seen pictures and they're done on, you know, DPNs, aren't they?
Yeah.
And there's 4, and I'm thinking, can I cope with that?
No, the Fildar books are wonderful. I mean, they're years old when I had them from the shop. And they've got some beautiful little patterns in there. But they're all in thin. I mean, French must knit thin as well.
Yeah.
Because they knit continental, so they knit a lot quicker than we do.
Yeah.
You know, we're like in, over, through, off, aren't we? You know?
Yeah.
But they're like click, 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 click. And I can't do it. I've tried. I can do the knit stitch just about.
Yeah.
But pearl.
I'm going to have to look at some videos, because...
Yeah. The continental way is much, much quicker.
Yeah.
And I think it looks a bit tighter.
My eldest granddaughter, she can knit. Just basic like me, but she can knit. And Freya has been asking me for months, teach me to knit, teach me to knit. And she'll go home and say, do you know, she's not taught me to knit at all.
Stick her in front of YouTube.
So, last night, she mentioned something about knitting. I said, right, I found some, you know, some short needles.
Yeah, Angus got said she don't want the long ones.
Short needles, and we had a go. But she's dead impatient. So she was flicking them off the end of this. It's like, I'm thinking, what's she doing?
Oh.
But she's getting the hang of it.
Yeah.
But when we went home, she took it with her,
Yeah.
so she could practice. And the thing is, it's like I said to Meg, I said, you can, you know, just show her
what to do, yeah.
And she said, I forgot. So we were like, come on. So I just went through it with Meg again.
Yeah.
And she's fine.
Our Ian used to sit there with 2 needles when he was little, of course, not now. He'd kill me if I told him that. But he used to just wind it round and round and round and round the needle. Then he used to say, there you are, knitted it now. And I said, no you haven't, you just put loops round them. That's all he was interested in, was winding it round like that. Oh.
But I thought, now I've got her to sort of have a go at knitting. And she's knitted a couple of rows. Tension's all over the show, but I'm not even going there yet. Just encourage her to knit. And I did say to her, I said, get on your tablet and get some how to, you know.
How to on the YouTube. There's some great ones, isn't there?
Yeah, so.
But we've got a wasp on the window. Go away, wasp.
But even her mother was happy with that, so I thought.
Yeah.
Flipping heck, done something alright.
What did I tell you about that video?
So you live in fear of my daughter.
When that video was...
She's like a Rottweiler.
When he was trying to crochet, to knit that bloke. And he kept saying, what do I do with the rest of these needles? Do I need them this long? Can I cut them off? He's going...
Oh no, I found some short ones for Freya. But we had to do a crochet as well.
Yeah.
But she couldn't.
It's funny
she couldn't just get
Most kids can get the crocheting quicker than they can get
the knitting.
Yeah. We tried loom knitting with them.
No.
Whether she could loom knit. Because you can pick up some cheap
Yeah.
looms, can't you? And you don't have to go round and round and round. You can go so far and then go back the other way. You know, she might pick
I think
up.
she just wants to do it,
Yeah.
you know, proper with 2 needles.
Yeah, but when they're learning, they're like, needles going up their eyes, up
Yeah.
their nose. Yeah.
Oh, it's...
I must have learned on little needles when I think back, but I don't. All I can remember is them little tiny rainbow balls. Do you remember? There used to be a box like that on the haberdasher's counter. That's a draper's, like whatever you want to call it. And they used to have little rainbow balls, and there must have been about 3 yards of them, you know.
Yeah.
And they were all in like blue and white, bright colours. I used to love them. And my mother used to go mad because she used to say, it used to be about something, 3p or 3d, she'd say. And she'd say, you're paying for that, you're paying for that. Mum, can I have one? And I just loved the way the colours used to change. And I never made anything really with them, and she used to keep making me unravel them, you know, and use it again. And I was like, well, I want a different colour. And she'd, because we didn't have a lot of money, so. And she'd try and give me one of her big balls of a single colour. And I was like, no, I don't want that. I want these.
Yeah.
And I used to do
like the pretty yarn, please.
You know, the little yarn bobbin stuff that goes round and round and round, the long, where you make them long tails and you never make anything with them, do you?
No.
What did you call it? I-cord.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I used to like these multicoloured balls for that.
Oh, yeah.
Because when I was young, there was no such thing as all these fancy multicolours, and you know, it was all like sock yarn, grey, navy blue.
It was all utilitarian, wasn't it?
Very utilitarian colours. People didn't
nothing like they have now.
Oh, no fancy stuff. The only thing fancy was rabbit wool. Angora rabbit wool.
Right, yeah.
They used to make them little fluffy boleros with them. That's the only fancy yarn I ever knew. Until I got as a teenager or older.
Yeah.
And then they started introducing wool with flex in it.
Yeah.
Different things like that. But before, it must have been very boring knitting. It's no wonder a lot of the old patterns have got lots and lots of cables and things. Because if you think that the wool was all basically plain, they'd have to do something to make it a bit more interesting. I mean, who'd want to, unless it's a school cardigan, who'd want a clerical grey stocking stitch cardigan, But
no, I remember my mum knitting really, really well. But my grandma crocheted, and I think my mum would, you know, did a lot of crochet as well, because I can always remember doing big granny blankets.
Yeah.
And that must have been about 8 or 9, and I remember this like bright luminous wool coming out, and we had both me and my brother had a blanket each with the like these luminous colours in.
Yeah, like a day glow thing.
Yeah.
I remember my mum, she must have been able to do Tunisian, but she used to call it blanket stitch. And I've still got her hook.
Well, let's face it, in America it's Afghan, isn't it? So, and that's a blanket.
Yeah. And she had this hook, and it was, I've still got it, it's blue plastic, it screws together.
Right.
So it's like that big with a screw, and then you've got a middle bit that's just a screw and a what's it at each end.
Hey, what a good idea.
You can have it like that long, or you can have it that long. And she used to just do that plain, you know, Tunisian
plain
stitch.
Yeah.
But she used to call it blanket stitch. But of course there wasn't such things as iron and chunky back then. They'd be double knit, so it's a really big, it's probably about a 6mm hook, this hook. And it's my mum.
Would be perfect for
it's my mum's blanket
double knitting.
hook, yeah. In
because
fact,
I found that with the Tunisian, if you, for argument's sake, had a ball of double knit, usually you'd use a 4mm or even a 4.5mm.
Yeah.
But if you're doing Tunisian, use a 6.
Yeah.
You always go up because it stops it curling.
Yeah. I mean, on the front of this, what is it? This not Simply Crochet. What is it?
Yeah, one of the others.
One of the other magazines. Well, I'll show you
Inside
later when
Crochet?
I make it. Yeah, it could be inside. Yeah, it could be. There's a short.
Oh, there's a lovely little like shruggy thing.
Yeah, done in
absolutely gorgeous.
I will do in fact, I probably need to do about 3 videos with all the books I've read recently, because I've had 2 shawl books I've not shown you, and I've got about 4 magazines I haven't shown you because I've just not been in that kind of mood.
No.
But I was thinking I might just try just a basic baby blanket, you know, on my mum's big whopping blanket hook, and not think about doing a pattern.
Well, there's, you know, like there's a 10-stitch blanket in knitting.
Yeah.
And you start off with a square and then knit round it.
Yeah.
And keep going like that.
Yeah.
There's one for Tunisian.
Yeah.
But I've not worked out the corners yet. What I fancy doing is just doing a length of, say, 10 stitches.
Yeah.
And then doing another length and joining it up.
Yeah.
Until I've sort of got a blanket.
Yeah.
Because I think it'll look different. Because you get that sort of
they're a bit
seam,
like the
if you would, like a pleat.
Yeah, they're a bit like the log cabin, aren't they? Going like that, aren't they? Yeah. No, I'm going to start off.
You could do it that way.
I'm starting off basic. I'm going to start off basic.
Could do it that way because...
Yeah, like your log cabin blankets.
Yeah,
nice.
Because they're just block. There's no corners.
No, there's no corners on them. You could do that.
Oh, I could.
Ooh, getting it going now.
Ooh.
I mean, I've got like three or four books on Learn to Do.
Mind you, I'd have to find me hooks that got the wibbly bits on.
Where did you put them? I took them all last week.
Oh no, I've no one then.
Oh, you know, you haven't found the others yet?
No.
Well, I've still got
Safe
more
place.
of them. Still got more of them.
Safe place.
I've got more of them, and I've got those Denise ones that keep having the hump in them. I cannot flatten they're not like a nice see-through plastic, the Denise. They've got a rigid piece of plastic, you know, for the bits that go in on the hook. And you're trying to Tunisian with it, and this thing's going up your nose. I've had them in hot water, I've had them pressed between books.
And it's not worked.
And it won't work. They will not flatten at all. Good. So I paid about £30 for this Denise set, and I haven't used it yet.
I think my set that I bought was something like a £5 off eBay.
Yeah. But the hooks
from China.
The hooks I like the best are the rigid ones.
Yeah.
I can do wonders with those rigid ones. But of course they're not long enough if you're doing a blanket.
But you know what I found? I mean, every crocheter,
Crochet, yeah.
Knows that you'll buy a set of hooks.
Yeah.
You know. No, but you'll just buy them.
Mm.
And you'll put one down, and you know, before long you've got a set of, you've got a packet that should be a set with about 5 missing.
There are always little ones left at the end, aren't they? You never use
them. But in one of the packs I got was, and it's a 5mm, and it's not got you know, the flat bit in the middle.
Yeah.
It's perfect for doing Tunisian entrelac.
Yeah. Well, I've got quite a few hooks, the wooden ones I've got, the bamboo ones. I've experimented over the years, as you probably gather, with all kinds of hooks. You know, I've even tried like the furls ones, I've tried the addy swing.
Yeah.
Can't use them because I crochet the wrong way for an addy swing. I've tried all kinds, and some of them don't have the throat plate.
Yeah.
Now when I'm crocheting, I do like that throat plate. Because the wooden ones,
when you're crocheting, but
for Tunisian,
even doing a 10 stitch, it comes up, you know, to the what? What's it called?
Tension.
No, the flat bit.
Oh, God knows.
You know, and it can come up and just maybe past.
Yeah.
But you can still do it.
Thumb plate.
Yeah. You know, but you can still do 10 stitches with a normal.
Yeah. Normal crochet hook.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got certain hooks that I like for certain projects.
Yeah.
I mean, people don't like these light and plastic and that, but for certain yarns, I love them. But the trouble is, I don't know whether I do. I'm like Uri Geller. I bend them in the middle where the throat thing is, where the thumb thing is.
Yeah, you break.
And they start to bend and they break. I must either grip them or I must do that with them and warm them, and then they just.
That's it, Uri Geller.
Uri Geller of crochet hooks. That's me. And then some of the others I've had them that long that they started going a bit rough now. You know, I have to get a new set because I've tried doing emery paper and stuff in it. No,
Don't work.
And
No, I must admit, I do quite like standard metal ones.
yeah, but
I have a couple of plastic ones, but they're that grey plastic.
yeah,
You know, from years ago.
no, I like
and
that.
I don't mind those, but I'm not a massive fan
Yeah,
of the smaller sizes in plastic.
No,
but
they
the big
break
sizes,
too
yeah,
much.
they're brilliant.
I got a set. They're not crystallite, because the crystallite I think are white ones. They were all glittery. They were Susan Bates's, but they were all glittery.
Right.
I love them. The big sizes, but I cannot use the big sizes.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know, the 15, 20,
Yeah.
25 mil. I can't use them. They're like pokers to me. I admire people who can make those baskets. You know, when
Yeah.
they put about 6 strands together,
Yeah.
make lovely, lovely baskets. I think, but I don't know. I couldn't. It's at my wrist. I think all this pushing it through and.
I knew it's just you just get used to it, don't
Oh,
you?
I don't know whether my wrists would like that at all.
No.
Especially since I fell over the other day and banged this
Oh,
one.
what do you like?
Fell over backwards again. Over nothing. Couldn't get up. I was laying there
Can't be
like
left alone.
like a turtle on its back. I was like thinking, fine mess you got yourself into this time. How'd you get out of this one? So I had to lie there for about 10 minutes while I contemplated my fate. And you're thinking, well, you can't lie here much longer. You've got to make a decision. It's getting near tea time, you know.
Yeah, I want me tea, I better do something.
You better move yourself. So I'm like mentally going this way. If I go this way, then I'll turn around, and I go that way, and I'll turn around. What can I pull myself up with? And I'm thinking, no, I'm not using the wardrobe because it's that old. The handles will probably fall off. They're probably not glued on as well as they might. Then I looked at the radiator and thought, no, I don't want to leak. Don't want to pull the radiator.
No.
So I thought, my bed rail. So I pulled my bed rail and it started coming out towards me. No. Think. Yeah. So I had to do a strategy plan. You know. I did the bum walk eventually. But I didn't do it like that because I was laying on my back, so it took me longer.
Oh.
I'm thinking if I could...
But you got upright eventually.
I got up eventually, yes. I need to work more on this though.
Yeah.
I need to work more on my core strength.
Yeah.
I can't pull myself up with my arms because, you know, the arthritis and that. I need to work out, but that means like actually physically lying on the floor, but I really could do it when there's somebody in the house. So I can lie on the floor and then we can work out a strategy.
Right, go on then.
No! She'd go home and leave me.
Ooh.
She would, you know, she'd say, see ya.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
leaving.
right.
The motorway's getting busy, I'll see you
Yeah,
now.
right, that's it, bye. I will do now, just for that.
I'm not lying on the floor.
You're in.
I still haven't put those things on Etsy. I've been so knackered.
Yeah, but you look livelier now.
Oh, I am. I started
There you
off
go,
being
see.
livelier after I'd had, 13 hours sleep on Sunday.
Gosh.
13 hours. I did my usual live, whatever it was, and made myself a drink, and then I went to bed. So it was about 1:30, something like that. I didn't have 13 hours, I must have had 12 or more. And I woke up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Well, there you go.
So that was like, it was 13 hours, wasn't it, or something like that, yeah. It's more than 12, wasn't it, so, yeah, about 13 hours I slept.
Oh.
And I wouldn't mind, but I fell asleep Sunday night. I started off watching something on the TV and I went, anyway, I've had all my blood tests done, but I can't give you any results because I won't know them for about a week. And I rang up about my back injections and I had slipped off the list. I thought I had, yeah. I'd gone slither down the list. Oh, you are on the list. I said, what am I doing, holding everybody else up?
Well, you'll get sorted now, cuz.
You in America that wants the NHS over there. Think
Oh,
twice.
no, come on.
They're brilliant.
They are, you know.
If you've got an emergency,
Yeah.
they are absolutely brilliant. But if you've got something run the mill, I don't know if it's me or not, I seem to fall off the list everywhere, don't I? The number of times I've been like, oh, I haven't had a letter yet, I haven't had a letter yet. And when you phone up, it's like, who are you? Who are you
Yeah.
again? What's your patient number? have you been here before? Have I been here before? Yeah, I've got a thing like that. Well, I did have when they did it.
Yeah.
I mean, they do it all digitally now, don't they?
That's probably why he slips off the list.
I
That's
know.
probably why a lot of people slip off the list, because it's not done.
I think somebody presses delete when they get to me.
Yeah.
So she goes, oh yes, you are overdue an injection, aren't you? She said, when did you? Oh, February. Yeah, you are overdue. I said, oh, have you any idea? And she goes, no, but I will mention it. She said they're done in chronological order. I thought, mine, if it's done by alphabetical, mine's a C. I should be up at the top.
Yeah.
Chronological, if I was February, I should have been around by now, surely. She said he's working about 8 or 9 months behind. You know, not every 6 months like he normally does. But from February, I mean, if you count off your fingers...
should be getting ready for an appointment anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, when you get your appointment, it could be for 2 months along the line. I'll be lucky if I get mine before Christmas. I said, I fell over, I should have written back. And she goes, oh, well, I'll see what I can say to him. I said, that's what's made it more...
Yeah, urgent.
Yeah. I fell over and I thought, I've done well. Just got a bruise on my hip and a bruise on my arm. I've done well. But I was just saying to Sue today when I woke up, I was like, oh, I feel stiff as a board. That's like 2 days after I fell.
Yeah, no, but it's all that flapping about like a turtle.
I am so funny when I'm on my back. Can't use my knees, so I can't turn over like I used to and get on my knees and get up. Can't bear any weight.
What are we going to do here? No.
My brain's like when I woke up.
We'll
My
have to get
brain's...
stabilisers.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we get like a sort of big baby walker thing.
And then they wonder why I don't walk outside. You need to walk more. Oh, really? I like kissing the earth. I mean, my niece would go anywhere. She hangs on to me like, you're all right, you're not wobbling. No, I'm fine. And then she lets go and I'm like, come back. Honestly. Walking in a straight line today, you know, these days it's like, she brings me back. Like the comic cuts when we go out shopping.
Oh, bless.
And then she'll find a stray car. Here, hang on to that.
Yeah.
So then me and the car go like that. Then she says, when we get the shop, I'll leave you now, I'll do my shopping, I'll meet you. I thought she embarrassed to be with me. This woman who's like, we're walking like that, we're walking into a bit. My favourite line when I'm in the supermarket is, sorry. As I crash into somebody's knees and legs and something.
Oh.
And then I'm going, excuse me, could you reach me that from up there, please? Because I know I daren't let go of the cart to reach up the one.
Mind you, sometimes when they put stuff on top shelf in aisle,
Yeah.
and it's like, you know, you think, crikey, I'd struggle to get that.
But I mean, either I eat strange things or they want to sell other things. I don't know, but everything I want is either like on the floor, which I
Or
have
up
just
there.
as much trouble with, getting on the floor. Because if I go down too far, I'm on the floor, you know. Can't reach that far down, especially if it's further back in the shelf. If it's right at the edge of the shelf, I can sort of hang on to something and hook it up. But if it's like gone further back in the shelf, by the time I've gone like that, I'm just examining your floor here. I'll be all right in a moment, just leave me. Is this unit secure if I climb up it? I've got visions of going like that to climb up
they're
it.
going,
And the whole lot of the tins and everything going flying on me.
Oh.
I'll be on YouTube in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
The stupid things that people do. It's a good job I don't have, security cameras in here.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really need security cameras because I very rarely leave the house, but you know, and these people who do, so they can look at the house while they're at work or something like that. Can you imagine my son trying to look at me going, oh, what's she doing now?
Well, they'd have you committed, wouldn't they?
Committed? Yeah. I'd be committed myself, I think, if I saw myself. Or they're like,
well, at least we can laugh about it.
Walk in the kitchen. What did I want?
Well, I did that earlier.
Yeah, and then you go
Walked in Jan's kitchen, and I'm sort of like just going through the doorway, unless I just said out loud, didn't I? Why am I coming in here? And then it dawned on me, you're making a brew.
Yeah.
You're pouring kettle on.
I read somewhere this woman said, I'm really chuffed. I went into a room today and I remembered what I'd gone for, but it was the bathroom. But I think I've got a shopping list like by the side of my computer, and I add things to it because I'm clueless. So I thought, ooh, I walked from the kitchen, which is how many strides to the computer. Forgotten. I'm thinking, this is so stupid. So I goes back in the kitchen thinking, where was I?
Yeah,
Kitchen, what was I wanting?
But they do say if you go back into the same room where you thought about it.
Yeah, but it didn't work.
Did it not work? No.
And then about 10 minutes, 15 minutes later, I'm doing something else and it went, oh!
Yeah.
So I went and wrote it on the list. Write it down quick. Then I forget the list.
Oh, that's that's me all over. Write a list.
I read somewhere who said if you lose your list when you go shopping, look in your pockets because last week's is usually around about the right. It is with my niece, she's very organised.
Yeah.
She does her menu planning, And she buys exactly what she wants for the menus.
Well, that's good. That is really good.
It would probably
wish I could be like that.
I did that one week and then every time I looked in the fridge I was like, I don't want to cook that.
Yeah, and
then I just finished up throwing it all away, and because I just didn't feel in the mood to cook.
No.
Yeah, I bought all these ingredients to do this and ingredients to do that. Even cooking mince was like too much trouble. Like this last couple of weeks when I've just been. Yeah, I mean, my son said to me, "If you're vitamin deficient," he said, "it's because you eat a load of." Try eating more fruit and veggies and that, and I'm like. That means I have to peel and chop them up. By the time I stood there, I'm on one leg and then the other leg, and I'm sitting down and I'm thinking, oh my God. Now I have to chop it all up.
Well, peel them sat down.
I've tried that.
With paper on your knee.
Tried that, yeah.
I used to do that.
Tried that. Peelings everywhere, paper everywhere, wet knee.
Yeah.
My granny used to always sit down and peel everything in her apron.
Yeah, that's it. Well, get an apron.
I've got a plasticky one somewhere that says campfire cooking.
Oh, it's not the same. You need one that.
Yeah, that goes.
And you need one that's sort of like that round shape.
Yeah, so you can get
all
all
together. Yeah, so you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can remember my grandma. When she was doing anything, she used to go outside and chuck it outside for the birds.
Yeah.
If there's anything they could eat, throw it outside for the birds.
Yeah, but I was just thinking, why bother with just half an apron? Because you need the top bit, don't you, in case you're doing anything messy. But no, most women I knew would just have the...
Yeah. But towards the end of her life, my gran, even though she'd stopped cooking by this time, she used to wear them wrap over ones.
Yeah.
You know, that they used to wear
it what?
Yeah. Don't have to keep your dress clean, though.
Yeah.
I had one when I was pregnant with our Ian because every time I wanted to wash up, I used to get this big line of wet across my tummy because I couldn't get near enough to the sink. Those were the days when I was young and foolish and I used to wash dishes,
Yeah. She gets the visitors doing these days.
Hey, I don't know, have you noticed? They're not there.
I know. You've done very well.
This morning, that was a flash of energy.
Well, there you go. She'll probably be asleep for the next 3 days now.
This is what happens. I have a big flash of energy, then I go.
No, you got to keep your engine. You got to keep the.
Oh God! I need to
keep the momentum going.
I need to list those things on Etsy. They'll never get sold if they don't get.
No, listed. They won't.
But Sue's lovely glittery shawl.
It doesn't show the glitters up, does it?
I'm going to try and see whether Kelly's coming. Hopefully this Monday or Tuesday. Can't remember. One of the days anyway. She brings the camera. I'm hoping that she can get a...
They just look... Sometimes when he's trying to trying to